What can we really call ourselves if there are those in need of basic things? We can plan to better their health, spread hope and believe prosperity. Think of what we can achieve if we plan to get rid of the hunger. Millions of children holding out their hands, asking us to ban hunger. It's time to share. It's time to feed everyone, help them from despair. It's time to share. It's time to give them a chance for a better day. Today we change.
Well, to be honest, Bahrain has always been a nation that accepts globalization. You know, we don't do things different than where the world is heading. So I think you know, the history of this island has always been one that is a part of the world. We have 135 different nationalities living in the Kingdom of Bahrain. Strategically, or you know, geographically, we are located right in the middle. So you know, having different nationalities, the youth from different nationalities here in Bahrain, I think it is customary for us to always be part of the world. Part of the world's success, part of the world's issues and problems. As His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa has said a couple of days ago in the opening ceremony, he said we have a lot of challenges globally, not just in Bahrain, and we want Bahrain to encompass these the answers to these challenges. Which ones you say are more important than the others? I think, you know, the United Nations have identified those 17 to say that if we were able to achieve all of them, then we will be much better globally. I think much better for prepared much better for the future. So the first step is to acknowledge those. The 17 SDGs that the United Nations have said that we need to solve. That's the first step. Let's acknowledge them. The second is to see which ones in Bahrain, for example, we need to pay more attention to, and which ones the world should pay more attention to. And I think each country has its own challenges. So between those 17, perhaps now, you know, a couple are more important for us, but tomorrow it might be different. So today, for example, we care more about employment. We care more about having a decent job. We care more about making sure that we have, you know, more about water for everyone, for example. But tomorrow we might care more about, I would say, when we satisfy the job requirements and unemployment. Tomorrow we might care more about making sure that we feed each other. I think having everyone from around the world here in Bahrain, we will be better off if we solve these issues together. Because where we have scarcity, you know, where the item, where we are, let's say, for example, we have more food over here, and we don't have this issue, but a neighboring country has issues with hunger, then we can provide answers to their problems. Let's say that we have problems with unemployment, but a nearby country has answers to them. So that means that they can help us with these issues. So I think if we were able to solve these issues together, then within the next day we will not have them. Well, you know, definitely I would say that we have a lot of advantages over many countries around the world. But that's not how we develop. We develop by always searching for the obstacles and the issues that we face to be better the next day. For us as yeah, I would say in the upper management for youth and sports in the Kingdom of Bahrain. We cannot just sit down and say that we have solved our issues, we have reached our targets. We have to always see, have to always see the glass half full. Unfortunately, that's our job, because we have to always, if we say that we've reached our goals, then why go to work the next day? No, there are so many people who want their lives to be better. So it's our job to always look at every single individual and make sure that nobody is left behind. We cannot say that we have, we've done our jobs if there's one person in this island that is in need.
Firstly, we're quite delighted to be here today. I mean, this youth festival is the first of its kind in the world that tackles the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So we are currently looking into putting even more hard work so that we get the youth of the world speaking about Bahrain and its achievements in trying to reach the Sustainable Development Goals. Currently, we run a lot of different programs on an international level to try and encourage youth and even NGOs, governments, to get into the SDGs. We have the King Hamad Youth Empowerment Award to achieve the SDGs. In addition to that, lately we have just opened the Bahrain Science Center for the SDGs, and we've tried to complete 2018 right now with the Youth International Festival for the SDGs.
According to you, what are the challenges Bahrain is facing or any country can face in the process of achieving the 17 development goals?
I won't tell you that achieving the Sustainable Development Goals is easy. It requires a lot of, it requires a lot of partnerships. It requires a lot of talk and strategy that happens on not only on an individual level, but on a governmental level as well. So we hope that we work together with other NGOs, other governments, other youth to be able to achieve these.
It's time to
What can we really call ourselves if there are those in need of basic things? We can plan to better their health, spread hope and believe prosperity.